Merlin was cooking smells. He can't eat any food until the forest resets itself and has to get by on water and cooking different kinds of delicious smells.
Come inside, children. Looks like Merlin is cooking something. I found them.
Oh, the chosen ones?
Yes, they're here with me.
Well, hello there, little friends. I'm Merlin, the retired wizard.
Hello, Merlin. I'm...
Yes, I know. Abigail and Aidan.
How do you know our names?
Well, you might not want to know.
What do you mean?
To be honest, about 200 years ago, I did a spell that told me that two red-haired children named Aidan and Abigail were going to appear to help me one day. And it looks like my 200-year wait is over.
So you're the reason we're here?
Well, it all depends on how you look at it. The forest needs you two.
Everyone keeps suggesting that.
It's because the forest has chosen the both of you.
To do what?
To save the enchanted forest, of course.
How can we possibly save the forest?
By believing in yourselves and allowing the forest magic into your hearts.
Is anyone ready for a nap?
Oh yeah, kids. Merlin goes for 10 naps a day.
It's what keeps me fit and looking young. Like I'm only 450 years old.
Well, I'm actually a bit hungry.
Would you happen to have any light snacks?
I have room temperature water, cold water, and a box of smells.
Sorry, children, that's all we have because of the forest's weakness right now.
Is Merlin sleeping standing up?
Let me bring him to bed.
Wow, Aidan, this is a quite crazy story we're in the middle of.
I know. Sometimes I feel as though it's a dream, but then I realize that this is real.
Merlin should be down for about 45 minutes.
Is that how long he naps for?
About that long. And every time he wakes up, he's full of energy. And sometimes runs around for a bit or jumps up and down.
So Luna, you can fly into different dimensions?
And do you have superpowers?
I'm capable of many things. I'm very grateful I can do what I do. I'm the last of my kind in the Enchanted Forest, but there are many others like me living in other dimensions.
How do you get to the other dimensions?
With the alicorn at the top of my head, it's magical. Throughout time, many negative forces have tried to wipe out all unicorns just to gain the power within our alicorn.
I had no idea that it was called an alicorn.
The same magic that exists within my alicorn is the same kind of magic that you have to let into your hearts. You can do this by acknowledging that you're the chosen ones and by allowing the forest to guide you. You can use the sofa to sleep on. I can get you some water. And if you like, you can also use Merlin's box of smells.
What in the world is a box of smells?
He created a box of different food smells, which he smells before drinking lots of water.
So if he wants to eat a banana, he smells a banana potion and then drinks water to trick his brain?
Pretty much.
What kind of smells does he have?
Let's take a look. He has corn, mangoes, coconut, mint, lemon, raspberry, chocolate cheese, and rainbow fantastic.
Okay, so I'll give chocolate cheese a try.
Can I have a whiff too?
Of course, he's got plenty to share. Go ahead and pick your smell.
It actually smells like chocolate and cheese. This is so cool.
Rainbow Fantastic is my new favorite smell. It smells like every fruit mixed together.
Alright, friends. I'm gonna go outside for a while. I sleep on the roof. I usually stargaze for a bit before I go to sleep.
I'm going to rest on the couch.
Me too.
Happy moon, my friends.
Everyone was now asleep, and soon the early morning light began trickling in through the night sky.
Oh, I almost forgot you kids were here.
Good morning, Merlin.
I'm so tired.
Today's the day you two head out. I want you to know something. You both are glowing.
What do you mean, Merlin?
You both have a magic that people can't see. It's invisible. Well, unless your name is Merlin.
Well, when I see my magic, I intend to use it to do good.
I know you will. Guys, you need to get to the ancient sun wheel before the total eclipse happens.
We know.
That means You and Luna have got to be on your way now, and I don't want you two to fear anything in the forest. We're all here to help you. Sure, some could be grumpy and some might try to steal your food, but some of us are struggling. There's too much negativity on Earth, and it's up to you two to change things.
We can remove all negativity? How?
You'll never be able to remove all negativity, but you'll be able to restore the magic of the forest so it can once again continue to filter out the negative energies and put out positive energies. Plus, once the shrinking forest goes back to regular shrinking size, I can finally leave this forest and go on a real vacation into a waterfall.
You vacation in waterfalls?
Dude, it's the freshest and most coolest place to go. When you're older, come find me and we'll go waterfall hopping together.
Sounds like a plan.
When you guys get to Nanook, let him know that he still owes me a dark chocolate pretzel. He borrowed one from me years back and forgot to give one back to me.
Oh, Merle, you're too much.
Have you tried one? They're gluten-free. They're the perfect snack. I haven't had one in 23 years, man.
Merlin, you are awesome. I hope we can hang out for a longer period of time next time we meet.
Aidan, you're a cool cat. I hope so too.
All right, kids, let's head out.
Bye, Merlin. Thanks for sharing your smells with us.
My pleasure. I hope someday the world can smell all my smells. Bye, guys. Be safe. I love you. I miss you. Oh, and Luna, take good care of them, okay?
You got it, bro.
Luna and the children head off towards a rainbow. Upon approaching it, both Luna and the kids float up the rainbow, and they head out into a starry space, and they beam in ultra speed towards a pink light, which looks small but slowly grows in size by the second as they near it. The light that they see is the entrance to a part of the enchanted forest called the Giving Grove, where there exists the Giving Tree. The Giving Tree is a tree that gives you what you need, not what you want. The children and Luna slowly float towards the ground as they appear in the valley of the Giving Grove.
What is this place?
We're no longer inside the shrinking forest. We're inside the enchanted forest now. This is where you'll find the Giving Tree.
How does it know what we need?
Just like I have a magical alicorn, the Giving Tree uses its magical roots and heart to feel what you need.
I think I need to go home. Will the tree be able to get me back home?
Unfortunately, Aidan, your journey must be completed for you and your sister to return home.
We have to do the whole journey? I thought maybe this would be the end of it.
Aidan, we have a magical part to play in saving the entire forest.
Yeah, I know. I'm just grumpy, I guess.
That's why I'm glad we're here. I'm sure what the tree gives you will help improve your mood.
I sure hope so.
I do have to mention one thing. When the tree starts growing what you need, some pesky trolls may approach us.
Can't you protect us?
For some reason, when I'm close to the Giving Tree, my magic doesn't always work that well.
Are they dangerous?
Not really, just very aggressive. They start giggling when they want what you have, and then they try to take what belongs to you. But I'll still do my best to help as much as I can. Who'd like to go first?
Aidan can go first.
Thanks, Abby. What do I do again?
Just place your hands upon the trunk of the tree, give it a little shake, and then think of something that you're very grateful for.
Oh my goodness. Mangoes are actually growing from the tree? This is awesome! Make sure you take some, Luna, for you and Merlin.
Thanks so much, Aidan. Merlin will be so happy.
Once we grab all of the mangoes, will it be my turn?
Sure, you can actually go ahead now. Aidan's just about done picking all the mangoes.
Oh, magical Giving Tree, I send you my love and gratitude for helping us. Look, guys, it's a map of some sort.
With some sort of weird design on it.
And these metal rods on the ends?
That's iron pyrite. You can strike those against rocks to get a spark, which can help you start a fire. You'll definitely be able to use the map to help you navigate through the forest and find Nanu, and quite possibly someone else.
Now we've got to find someone else?
What are those noises?
Those are the sounds I feared. The trolls are here. You need to leave here now.
Luna's alicorn quickly began glowing. Trolls started trying to take the mangoes and map out of the children's hands. Immediately, a rainbow poured out of Luna's alicorn and it stunned the trolls.
Children, run like the wind. I have to stay here.
But Luna, we need you.
The forest needs you to run now. We'll meet again, I promise.
The children began running towards the dense forest. Once they were actually inside the dense forest, they continued to run for a short while, and then they stopped to take a breath.
Whew! I can't run anymore.
We may need to, so don't quit on me now.
Those trolls are crazy. They're so aggressive.
Luna wasn't kidding about those dudes.
Where in the world are we?
Oh, I forgot. I've got a map now.
That's amazing. How that tree gave us what we need.
Food and a map.
And a fire starter.
That'll be helpful. Let's see here. Okay, we just came from here.
And then Luna sent us in that direction.
Which means we're actually at the entrance of Mighty Gorge of Galdrin.
Where the waterfalls flow.
But we've got some traveling ahead of us.
Okay, it's still early. Let's try to cover some ground and walk as far as we can.
And I guess maybe around late afternoon we can start looking for a place to camp for the night.
The children walked through the dense forest, crossing streams and many knockdown trees that were humongous in size. Upon late afternoon, early evening, the children decided that it was time to look for some shelter or some sort of covering to sleep for the night.
My knees are so achy. We'd better start looking for some place to stay for the night.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want your knees to get worse. Hey, Abby, maybe there's some shelter on the other side of these rocks. Do you think your knees can handle the climb?
Yeah, I think they can. We've got to give it a try. Let's do this, Aidan.
The children reached the top of the rocky hill and could see that they still had quite a journey ahead of them, so they carefully made their way down the rocks.
Oh my goodness, I can't feel my legs.
Neither can I.
Since it's still daylight, I'm gonna just lie down here on the ground.
Me too.
The children both lay down at the bottom of the rocky hill for about 20 minutes.
If I lay on the ground through the night, I might have a hard time walking tomorrow.
Okay, well, let's build ourselves a little shelter here.
Like something for us to lay down on.
Yeah, and maybe a kitchen too.
Huh?
Just kidding. Okay, well, I'm gonna go look for some mini rocks.
We both should keep our eye out for twigs, fallen branches, leaves, and anything we can use. Aidan, I think I may have found cotton. Look.
I think you're right.
I'm only gonna take what we need. Maybe enough for just our heads to sleep on.
Yeah, and I found a patch of tiny rocks that I'd like to use as the base.
What do you have in mind?
I'd like to layer the area we sleep on so we don't regret it in the morning with our backs being sore. If we've got an important role to play in this big story, then let's do it right.
You got it.
Aidan and Abby scouted the area looking for organic objects that they could bring back to their rest site to lie down on.
Oh my gosh.
What?
We don't have a fire yet.
Okay, let me see what's up with these metal rods on the edge of this map.
I have some dry grass I just got from this tree. I hope we can get this lit on time.
Okay, so how do I do this?
I have no idea. Maybe bang them together?
Abby follows Aidan's suggestion and strikes both of the pyrite pieces together. Unfortunately, she doesn't succeed at creating a spark, so she gives it to Aidan to try.
Let me try.
Unfortunately, Aidan's attempt doesn't work out either.
Great. The moon and stars are starting to shine and we have no fire.
Aidan, I'm not feeling very good right now.
What's up?
Well, we're in the middle of this humongous forest, and we have no light or fire, and I'm hearing things.
Okay, Abby. I'm not feeling very good right now either.
What?
Abby, in the bushes, to your left, there are two glowing eyeballs looking at us, and they don't look like the eyes of a mouse.
Children, please don't fear me. I'm your protector. I've been called by the forest to aid you and guide you to the waterfalls. I'm Lido. The forest was worried when you disappeared into the shrinking forest. You both have a very important part to play.
Everyone we've met has told us that.
Because it's true.
Yep, pretty much.
I'll show you the rocks you need to strike the pyrite against.
So the children follow Lido. After following Lido for a few minutes, the children and Lido both arrived in an area where there were many different sized rocks, including the Rockley brothers.
All right, children, there are two kinds of rocks we're looking for, quartz and obsidian.
That sounds like stuff my mom wears with her crystals.
They're healing rocks that can be used for many different things.
Hey, watch where you're stepping!
Oh my, I'm so sorry. Are we walking on top of rocks that can talk?
Just the Rockley brothers, I'm assuming.
Yep, that's us. I'm Lingo. This is my brother Roots. And my other brother Mumbles, who doesn't talk.
Lido, tell these human friends of yours to watch where they step.
Rockley brothers, we're very sorry. Please be a little understanding. These children are the chosen ones.
What kind of rocks are you looking for?
Oh, you'll find chunky ones, sparkly ones, powdery ones, sharp ones, tumbly, musical, healing rocks, lots of them.
Quartz or obsidian?
Could this work?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes, that'll work. I believe there's both quartz and obsidian inside that rock.
Is there anything you rocks need at the moment?
Actually, if you could scratch my back, that would save me from having to roll down this hill to scratch the itch.
You got it.
Oh yeah, that's the spot.
I'm good. No need to scratch my back.
Look, children. Down there, I see a light.
Where?
What is it?
It's the light vibration, a patch of glowing mushrooms. I highly recommend you collect some.
The children follow Lido to a patch of glowing mushrooms. There, the children carefully pick a few of the mushrooms.
These mushrooms will light up your path to your rest spot, and they'll release spores to help you heal as you sleep.
It's very important that the children only take a few mushrooms. If they take more than they need, it may harm the community of fungus that grows there. Lido leads the children back to the area where they were building their shelter. The children are able to easily see their way back because of the glowing mushrooms they picked.
Children, let's strike those rods I saw on your map onto the rocks we found.
Aidan pulls out the rock. Abby pulls out the iron pirate rods. Abby walks towards the rock with the rods. Leto makes a suggestion.
Try striking the rods downward on the rock. As hard as you can.
Abby winds up her arm, strikes the rock with the rod, and immediately they all see a gigantic spark coming from the strike, and it's just enough to ignite the dry materials. Within minutes, the children start a fire. Now that the fire was lit, Aidan and Abby were able to finish off their resting area by covering the rocks with soft cotton-like leaves, using the cotton Abby found for the pillows, and the children, completely exhausted, were able to fall asleep swiftly.
Rest well, children. Tomorrow's a very long day. I'll stand guard here as you sleep.
Thanks, Leto.
Good night.
The next day, the children and Leto planned to continue their journey to Nanook, who lived in the highest peak of the forest. However, there was a heavy fog that came through the night. A very strange heavy fog.